Yo, what's up, chat? Yo, what's good, chat? Those who know, yo, trick, bro. W tricky wiki. W tricky, bro. W tricky, bro. Trick, I'm gonna need them amps, bro. Tricky and the big trick of the trickiest of all tricks. There's this guy. You know, wait, dude, the guy who said that he knew Surfbone and Noodles, bro. That nigga, he said that he would add my Discord to debate me. Would you be okay, bro? Yo, who is that dude who tried calling me, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna try to debate it. Him. And he's like, bro, I had Surfbone, Noodles, and Hashi laughing at your scaling in VC. This nigga's a fucking bum. Yo. Oh my god, he's saying he's not a rapist too. He is in fact a rapist. Arrowflame exposed him, bro. Oh god, he's already denying that Surfbone is a rapist. He legit bragged it to fucking say. What? Oh yeah, I've seen that guy. He says GT is multi, but Super's like only universal. Yeah, he's a weird guy. Yeah, he admitted it to fucking Seth. What a freak. Dude, he's a fucking freak. Yo, Trick. Yo, Trick, what do you think of the argument that the other world would have to have time? Because if it didn't have time, then Goku. No. What do you think of the argument that people say that Goku cannot have that the other world has to have time because it would be impossible? Because if Goku was because if the afterlife was timeless, then Goku would be able to leave the other world instantly. Have you seen that argument? Like shit is genuinely baffling. Like the idea that Goku, why doesn't Goku just leave instantly, or something like that? Which isn't that like affirming the consequence or some shit? I don't even know. Because I don't think people realize that the other world functions on a framework that isn't composed of spatial temporality. I don't know why we're applying the speed formula to that. Holy shit, I don't know you, bro. I will block you. Yo. Are you King Hefner? The guy I'm supposed to debate. Because I'm not answering this nigga's calls. I don't know why he's been this dude has been calling me 3 times. No. That's not the argument. The argument is that Goku, right? That the other world would have to have time because if it doesn't have time, then Goku would just leave the other world in 0 time. Planet instantly because it's 0 time and there's no time. That's basically an argument that I've been hearing people say. It was in one of Surfbone's videos. I didn't actually dude. This nigga has been so irrelevant. I'm surprised he somehow found his way to come back. Well, like he hasn't though, because he's been like overshadowed by everyone. But there's this one nigga in my comments who just would nonstop harass people. No, like, I'm not even joking. Any form of support that my fans give, check reply, and it's just this nigga. Like, he's a D1 hater. Like, oh my god. I want to have him come up on live today, see what he has to say, but he's not adding my Discord. I've been waiting. He said bet. I'm like, nigga, add the fucking cord. I'm right here. What? I gave the fucking cord. Where are you? Okay, right. And I'm saying that even if there's zero time, there can be progression that's like time, but isn't because of the narrative. Yeah, so there could just be sort of like narrative progression. There could be just some sort of like progression or framework of the narrative that is just depicting events that don't occur within reality. Death is not outer. Death is not okay. I don't think you guys know, but you can't really scale death because death is simply the absence of life, the same way that black is simply the absence of color. It's just nothing. It's just what happens when you turn off life. It's death. That's what it is. It's not something that can be scaled. It's just the absence of life. That's what death is. You can't scale death. Yeah, it's kind of silly. But I have yet to see. Yeah, and here's the problem that I've been seeing these arguments use, right? So one issue I saw with these arguments is that they're using the speed formula to debunk the other world being aspatial and atemporal. But the speed formula is a physical law. So in order for you to use a physical law, you would be inadvertently presupposing that the other world is physical, which is begging the question. No, white is simply light. White is just light. Colors are simply like shifting like vibrations of light. Yeah, that guy has yet to add my Discord. Like, I swear, Surfbone Dick Eaters have an energy, bro. Where the fuck is he at? Holy Duck of Doom. I will beat the shit out of him on any topic. Is black a color or a shade? No, black is the absence of color. That's what it is. When we see a gradient, right? A gradient is simply like a gradient of white to black is simply white converting itself to lack of color. That shit is not fucking outer. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Who is the low tier? Okay, it's Surfbone. No, and it's Spawn Key as well. He tried using it to debunk the world of void. He was trying to say that if Otherworld is truly atemporal, then the 40-minute timer for the tournament of power would have ended immediately. But the problem is that this is you just simply erase color. Yeah. Yeah, my bad, chat. Okay, I'm just gonna make this clear one more time, okay? So black is simply the absence of color. So when you make a black point, you're essentially just creating a point where color is no longer applicable. Because that's what black is. It's simply the absence of color. That's why space is black. It doesn't have a color. It's absence of color. There's no light within space. Okay, you see, in our own Earth, we will never truly be able to get rid of light, but we can in some sort of capacity. Because the thing is, right, even when you turn off the lights, you will still see stuff. Because you can never truly get rid of the light with on Earth. It's near impossible, right? But you can at least destroy a majority of light access in a specific location. When people make black cars or draw things using black paint, you are erasing a large majority of light. So that's the problem with these whole, oh, death is outer. No, nigga. Death is literally just the absence of life. It doesn't scale anywhere. You could scale life, well, to whatever it is, because technically speaking, the concept of life would have to be anything that is living. Okay? So something like plants, animals, you could scale that. The concept of life could be something like fucking even multiversal. If there's a character who's living and can destroy a multiverse. But to apply these attributes to death would just be contradictory because death is simply the absence of life. This isn't outer, but sure, that's not outer though. Chat, you cannot outrun something that doesn't actually have any physicality. That's the problem. Death is simply okay, yeah, you cannot outrun something that has any physicality. That's the problem. Because then that would be a contradiction. Because to outrun something means that there needs to be a physical thing or some sort of or even a metaphysical thing, or not really a metaphysical thing, but to outrun something, you would need a physical thing, or you would need something that's actually present within reality to run from, because that implies a distance. No, we cannot conceive them, but we can contextualize them. If a narrative contextualizes a contradiction, then this can be applied. Because the thing about fiction is that it's completely opposed to metaphysical modality because it's not of reality. So you cannot apply metaphysical laws to fiction. By this logic, no fictional character is 5D because they're having a three-dimensional existence, which is a contradiction. This doesn't affirm that it's outerversal. The definition of Chojigen just means to transcend dimensions, meaning dimensions are being surpassed in some form of aspect. Kojigen just means higher dimension. But just because there's a distinction between the two doesn't affirm that there's anything aspatial, atemporal. Maybe, but you gotta know, Goku does not cap at 5D. Let's just be for real. Like, if you concede that the other world is 5D, you would have to concede to higher dimensionality beyond 5D as well. Because there are other constructs within the verse that just cannot be ignored. Um, high outer verso. It's high outer. It's high outer verso at its very max. Oh my god, he didn't add my fucking Discord, bro. Fucking dick eat, nigga. Add the fucking cord and I will slam this shit out of that low tier. You need, bro, the fucking terrible ass, like, oh my god. Just fucking terrible, bro. Jigen has more than one, like, kanji. Someone debunked Jigen to meaning level. Wait, what? Let's actually look up the definition for Jigen real quick. Jigen kanji. It means dimension, perspective, or level. Perspective, point of reference, or level of something. Okay, so the issue with this whole argument that Jigen just means level is absolutely stupid because we have priors from the anime to substantiate that there's an actual dimensional transcendence. For one, the Kais literally point out after they leave the Kaoshin realm that they are now within the physical plane, right? If there's a distinction between the physical plane and the non-physical plane, then something being like a fucking point of reference just can't work because something that is not physical does not have a physical location. So that's a contradiction. Also, the other world is stated to lack time. You don't even have to agree it's the concept of time. It could just be something like conventional temporality. So that's also more evidence to substantiate that when they say transcending dimensions, they're in context talking about actual dimensions. Anos bitches the shit out of Rimuru. What the fuck? Rimuru is so ass. Rimuru is not outer. I will debate any Rimuru dick eater on the scaling. He is not outer. He is ass. I'm gonna be I don't even need to make a video debunking. I don't even need to make a video of Goku versus Rimuru. I will literally just make a whole video debunking Rimuru. I don't even think Rimuru is like fucking concretely complex multi. I don't even believe that. Like, I think higher dimensional Rimuru is also fucking terrible. Bro, I don't need to debate that low tier. He doesn't even understand high outerversal. Rimuru is like fucking 4D. He's just fucking ass. He's ass, bro. He's trash. He's trash. He's so garbage. Bro, where the fuck is that guy? He has not added my Discord. Where is he? Holy shit. This isn't rocket science, bro. Please add the fucking cord, bro. Holy duck. He was talking about some shit like bed, bro. Come on! Why? Add the cord! Add the cord! Please debate me. Please debate me. Please, you rapist loving fuck. Debate me. Stop. Just stop, bro. You support a rapist, bro. Please. Debate me. Please. God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, it's not. Bro. Bro. I don't think this Oh, bro. You know what? It's not a conceptual transcendence, bro. You need more evidence to substantiate that it is. The translation is not going to meet that sufficiency. You need actual substantiation. Bro, why did I catch you on Logical J's community post, bro? That nigga's a pedophile. Some dude who was supporting Surfbone. Like, I don't like, bro. I don't get the energy, bro. Like, just add the chord. Let out all of your anti-Goku energy. Like, I swear. No, chat. Genuinely look at the faces of every single Goku down player. And then look at my face. Notice how they all look like they had like a shitload of estrogen inside of them. Like, it just proves my point. Like, they're not masculine people. Let's just be honest. Like, they look like they've been bullied. Like, that's how crazy it is. Who the fuck is Fractured Sun? Who is that? Who is Fractured Sun? I mean, we can debate that. Bro doesn't know who is Fractured Sun. Bro, nobody and your mom knows who that is. That is just you, bro. That is just you. He is powered by the one above all. Okay. How much of the one above all, right? So that seriously depends. How much of the one above all? Scale the one above all. Can Hulk access all the powers of the one above all? That's like a lot of shit to substantiate. Broly. I changed my mind. I think Broly's stronger. PVC is superior. Yo, it's this guy again, bro. Okay. Okay, can you scale the first firmament chain? Living Tribunal, who is a herald of the one above all, got slammed by Beyonders, so the one above all's heralds aren't as strong as him. Oh, okay, that's a lot of shit to substantiate. How the fuck is this thing high outer? Just understanding context. Like, to say it's high outer is a shitload of shit to substantiate, bro. Like, calm down. Okay, so Ron GX presents this debunk argument that somebody sent him. Okay, I'll easily. So this is just a composition fallacy. Just because they use terms that are associated with locationality does not affirm that dimensions have to be in context to locational dimensions, right? Because here's the problem, though, right? So the fact that the text already encompasses the living world, right, means orthogonally and axiomatically it would have to transcend higher dimensions because the living world is already accounted for within that statement. So it would be openly redundant if it's talking about transcending locational dimensions or subdimensions that are of the living world. So this is just a completely contradictory argument. And just because, right, there are like priors that can like be associated with locationality does just not affirm the next thing will be. So it's just compositional. It's just not a good argument, right? And we also have literal fucking evidence from the fucking anime and manga to substantiate that there is in fact a higher dimensional axis. So this is just completely stupid. Yo, W! Yo, shout out to Killing Hawks for the $10, bro. Everyone say W in the chat. Oh my god, bro. W for the $10 donation, bro. That is 10 euros, bro. W. W, bro. Also, the same argument, right? The argument that mathematical dimensions cannot be perceived is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Yes, they can be perceived. The third dimension is perceived. It's the framework in which we exist in, right? So that would also mean that 4D can possibly be perceived if you're on a relative existence to that. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So Ron, that debunk is a composition fallacy and it's just completely garbage. It's trash. GT Goku obliterates. I hope you guys know that the MUI Goku glaze has been going on for so long. He's not even that strong. Like, okay, he's legit. Okay, he's not. He's just a little bit stronger than Vegito Blue. I'm not gonna lie, because Vegito Blue is stronger than Beerus in the anime, right? It takes Goku using Omen 3 to surpass Beerus, and then using MUI, right? So that's how long it took for him to surpass Vegito Blue. It's really not that big of a power jump, right? Characters in GT would completely one-shot the Black Arc. Like, I'm sorry. It's just genuinely like these huge fucking power amps. Yeah, bro. Toa Hulk he's affecting the firmament, and the firmament is high outer, bro. I have nothing to substantiate that this realm is high outer. I'm just gonna say it's high outer, even though I don't know the definition of it. Like, what the fuck? Bro, prove it's high outer. It's not like, bro, you gave yourself a big burden. Galactus solos all variable when you think you bro. Okay. Alright, can you get Galactus to high outer? No? You couldn't get Galactus to high outer? Yeah, he's ass. Yeah, I'm sorry, Galactus is not soloing Dragon Ball. Yo, I might have to ban you, bro. This is genuinely stupid. I might have to ban you, bro. I almost banned you for that dumbass shit. When I hear people saying Battle of God, yeah, that's genuinely stupid. What the fuck? That's like insane wink, bro. Oh my god. Okay. here's the thing we need to understand. Yes, Super Saiyan God is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Potara Boost. Like this is analytical, okay? This is true by what we are aware of, okay? But the thing is that MUI is not another fusion boost on top of that. That's complete headcanon. Nobody in the Tournament of Power surpassed Vegito Blue, right? Until we got to Jiren and Omen 3 Goku. Like, a lot of the chain scaling that these people try to make, yeah, especially like these other like idiots, right, on YouTube, bro, they just don't know how to scale the series. They have no additional evidence. They just try to use the source material, even though the source material goes against what they say as well. I hope you know that just because MEY could theoretically grant the user higher technique does not affirm a win condition, because by that logic, he would solo Black Frieza, even though Black Frieza is miles stronger than MEY Goku. Okay, the thing that these people don't like using, especially the whole manga versus anime fanboys, is the problem. Like the problem with their whole like debates is that they both follow under a single program. If you understand the production behind Dragon Ball Super, they went like they followed under a specific like line of continuity or a line of like story that the manga and anime would both grab from, right? It makes no sense to believe that the manga is somehow conceptually so different from the anime that we can't use the statements from the anime, even though they both come from a similar line, like the same fucking line of production. So it would be more parsimonious to say with those priors that the anime statements would likely be in like parallel with the manga statements as well, or the manga scaling as well. So it just makes no sense. It's just so stupid. That's why I'm not a big fan of anime versus manga, because people will try to come up with these arguments to say, "Oh, dude, it was never said Goku has." It's genuinely so stupid, bro. Like, okay, like, all right, I'll just repeat myself. Okay, so this is all about these people are always about, oh, it's never said Goku absorbed God Key and Base Bro in the manga, so the anime is like, bro, they follow under the same production of work. It makes no sense. They follow under the same formula. If there's enough evidence we have to substantiate that the concepts of space and time just don't exist within hell, then yeah, it's just gonna be outed, bro. After that, I'm defending GT, and then I might drop Rimuru debunk. But chat, if there's evidence we have to substantiate shit like this to be true, then we can use it. I hope you know that Blue Goku got stronger throughout the tournament of power, so we can't confidently say that it's a fusion level amp above Blue Goku. We have nothing to support that. Yo, you have to be fucking with me, bro. You have to be fucking with me. Oh my god! Yo, name one universal feat from Naruto, bro. Name one. Matter of fact, does Naruto have infinite power? No. What? Are you dumb? Yo, Frieza tanked the energy of the spirit bomb, which was collecting energy all throughout the infinite universe. All of the physical matter in the infinite universe, and Frieza tanked that. He literally tanked the spirit bomb, which is composed of infinite energy. What are we talking about? Abdullah, and the monk. We can debate on God, my son. Oh shit, that was tough. That was so tough, bro. Bro, how? How? He tanked the fucking spirit bomb. How? How does one say this? How? Goku absorbed God form in the. Okay, that's false number one. Bro, why are we doing this, bro? He didn't absorb the power in the base, bro. That's a complete misconception. Goku's friends can still sense the fucking God. Goku's friends can still sense Goku. And Beerus can sense his God Ki at the same time. That's a contradiction. It's just not the way you say it is. I made a video explaining how God Ki in the base actually works. Like, it's not what people say it is. It's genuinely not. Ah! Frieza, when planet Namek exploded, the entire fucking galaxies that encompassed Namek was obliterated as well. Yeah. It's what saying beyond God is. What the fuck? Do we not watch the show? The same fucking galaxy that Namek was contained within fucking exploded, and then we see a vacuum of space of pure nothingness. How is it only star level? Yo, what? Because Beerus is holding back. We can't quantify how much Beerus was holding back in his fight against Monaka. And also, just because base copy Vegeta can beat up Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks doesn't make God Ki in the base true. It just means that Vegeta got stronger. I mean, that's kind of a no-shit Sherlock argument. It doesn't affirm that God Ki in base is actually true. Like, there's just nothing to substantiate God Ki in base being true. It just means that Goku can tap into godlike power, or he can use God Ki without necessarily going into like Super Saiyan God. The same way that Goku can use Ultra Instinct while in Super Saiyan or in Super Saiyan God. But once he fully taps into Ultra Instinct, he can use the form of Ultra Instinct. So to say, it's just the same fucking concept. It's the same way that Ultra Instinct can be stacked onto other transformations. It has nothing to do with his fucking God Ki being in his base form. Broly! Because he's tapping into the power of a god while being within Super Saiyan. which makes it equivalent to the power of Super Saiyan God. It doesn't mean that Goku magically has God Ki in base. So that's stupid. It just means he can tap in. Well, he can't fully tap into it, but he can at least use some God Ki in tandem with Super Saiyan. Bro, you just need to understand, bro. Broly's the GOAT, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Broly's the fucking GOAT, bro. What are you talking about, bro? There's nothing to apologize for, bro. He's the GOAT, bro. It's been there since day one, bro. Who is the guy Goku has never beat? Broly. He's never beaten Broly, ever. He has never beaten him. In all pieces of Dragon Ball media, Broly has never lost to Goku, ever. He has always beaten Goku every time. And Goku needs to team up with his family and try to use assist attacks to kill Broly. Broly and Goku have always gotten their... Broly has always won against Goku. Hey Zeta, I have a question. Wish you best, by the way. Can Black Frieza surpass Beerus? Oh no, he already has. There's a lot of evidence we have to support it. So for one, it's confirmed that Black Frieza, after punching Goku and Vegeta, is stated to have power that can rival the God of Destruction. Now, here's the thing. Which God of Destruction, though? Because Jiren surpasses all of the gods except Beerus. Right? So it would be openly redundant if it was just talking about the base gods of destruction. Black Frieza, after punching Goku and Vegeta, already is on the level of Beerus, and he wasn't trying. Black Frieza fucking negs. He would destroy Beerus. There's no way. There's no way Black Frieza is losing to Beerus. It could be that. But that's just with him punching Goku and Vegeta. Black Frieza is legit insane. And here's the thing. There's also Whis talking with Beerus on candidates for God of Destruction. And when he observes Beast Gohan's power, the reason why Beerus rejects Gohan to be a God of Destruction candidate isn't even because he's weak. It's because of his mentality, which implies that he has the power of a God of Destruction that is of Beerus's level to replace him of the Universe 7 title. So they've already reached powers that could be on par with Beerus. God Fusion Goku. And here's the thing. God Goku, okay, MUI Goku is on par with Beast Gohan. So the fact that Black Frieza would completely one-shot both of them just proves Black Frieza's above Beerus. Broly. Broly. All day. Broly. Then why turn Super Saiyan God to begin with? If Super Saiyan God doesn't do anything, is he turning Super Saiyan God just to look cool? Wait, why is that relevant? Because the thing is, right, Super Saiyan God, right? Like when Goku used Super Saiyan in tandem with God Ki, or at least some amount of God Ki that he wasn't fully tapped into, he was the equivalent to the Super Saiyan God power. But Super Saiyan God on its own is already very broken. But here's the thing. Goku couldn't control his Super Saiyan God power. Neither could he in Super Saiyan. So when he trains with Whis, his God Ki becomes more refined and he can now control it much better, which is why he can become a Super Saiyan Blue as well. Chat. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Wait, did that guy finally add my Discord? I'm gonna see. He did not add my Discord. He did not add my Discord. He has not showed up yet. Ikari Broly's pretty broken. But base Broly, I don't know. Maybe he's scared to debate you. I don't know. I'm gonna try messaging him. Why do I keep getting fucking pinged? Goku GT. GT Goku wins, bro. GT solos, bro. GT solos, bro. I'm not gonna lie, no. Well, I haven't seen any really good. I haven't seen good Sun Wukong scaling. Maybe Nirvana, but I don't know. Oh, basically, well, that's a fan-made name, but it's basically Goku fusing with the audience, like the real-life audience themselves in the Universal Studios Dragon Ball ride against God Broly. Yeah, there's a God Broly as well. It's like this kind of like this giant Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 hybrid, like haircut, like hair or whatever. It's insane. Of Broly. Yeah. Zeta, well, there's an argument that some Wukong is a necessary existence. My nigga, he's born. He was born from a rock. Like, bro, I don't get it, bro. Necessary existence Wukong. Yo, that's funny. Yes, end of GT Goku. There's a reason GT Goku doesn't have a tail at the end of GT. It's because he's not a Saiyan anymore. He's become something else. All right, chat. I'm gonna go, bro.